welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking about the septic tank situation. My name is Kat and I've moved from the city, I'm a city girl, to the country, back to the city, and now I am back in the country and I'm here to let you know that there's a learning curve and hopefully help you move a little quicker through that. If you're thinking about moving to the country, this is definitely something to consider, or if you're new to the country, this is definitely some handy knowledge. So, when you're in the city and you flush the toilet, it goes away. It's someone else's problem. Yay! When you're in the country and you're outside of city limits, you may have what's called a septic tank. Now, what is a septic tank? It really is what it says it is. All of the pipes underneath the house run to one large pipe. That large pipe runs to a tank. In that tank, your solids, I'm going to leave that with you. You know that's poop, right? We're talking about poop. Your solids are going to sink to the bottom, and the liquid is going to come out of the tank through pipes and into what's called a drain field where it will drain. That is a septic tank. That's a very rudimentary explanation of what this is. So, what does this mean for you? Why is this important? When you're in the country and you flush your toilet, what goes down in the toilet is your problem. It's your problem now, and it's something that you're going to have to deal with down the road. So, because this is a tank, this is something that you are going to have to pump out on average for my family of 4. It is going to need to be pumped out every 3 years, and we will call a company and they will come out and they will pump our septic tank. So that is something that you're going to have to deal with down the road, your septic tank. Inside the septic tank is its own little environment. Just like the inside of your gut has bacteria that helps break things down, the inside of your septic tank is very much similar to that. You're going to have microbes that help break down what's called sludge, and that's the solids. Yes, poop, people. It's going to help to break that down. It's not going to ever be completely empty, but you want an environment in there where those microbes can break down the sludge, right? And have a healthy environment so that you don't have any issues before it is time to get that pumped out. So what does this mean for you? Well, it really means that stuff that you would normally flush when you were living in the city, you're not going to be able to flush all of that when you're in the country. You become very aware, right, of what goes down the toilet because it is your problem now and you have to deal with that. Now I'm going to pause. If you are squeamish or you don't like to hear talking about bodily functions past the word poop, this might be your cue to bail. All right. If you're still with me, I just want to let you know that if you are a female or you live with a female and it's time for the septic tank talk, we're moving to the country, there's something we need to talk about. That's how it happened with me. Or we're in the country now and we're having some septic problems and I've learned this, so we need to have a talk. Here's what's up. You cannot flush your tampons, ladies. I am so sorry. I know in the city, it's like it's cotton. And I even had this discussion as well. It's cotton. Why can't I just flush this? But I did confirm this. These things, although flushable, are not easily biodegradable and they're not going to break down very quickly in your septic tank environment. In fact, it's going to sit there and it's actually going to contribute to your septic tank getting fuller faster. And that's a problem. That's a problem. I don't want it backing up into my house. I also don't want to smell any sewage outside of my house if it were to back up into the pipes or even get close to where that's an issue. So you cannot flush your tampons, ladies. I'm so sorry. You can find alternatives. There are things like, of course, the other feminine products like pads. There are period panties. Check those out if that's something that you're looking into an alternative. If you're a diehard tampon user, and I get that, you're gonna have to find another way to dispose of them. And so here's a little trick, and it's a little different, but I actually got this advice from the lady that works at the septic tank pumping company, because she was the one that was like, look, you can't be doing this anymore. So here we go. Let's get into it. Empty toilet paper rolls, don't throw them away. Kind of hoard them throughout the month, and then when it's time for your monthly cycle, you're gonna just make a little container here, right? You're gonna take out your tampon. That tampon goes in here, bloop. You're either gonna put your toilet paper that you've used in that moment down in there, or you're gonna just go ahead and fold it up and put this in your trash. If you have a dog that likes to get into your trash, please, you're gonna need to take that into consideration. So you're gonna wanna like relocate this anytime you think out of your little bathroom trash can, so you don't have another visit from this used tampon. Because I mean they're mine, right? And I've used it, but I don't want to see it again. If it's gone, it can be gone. So if you're going to use tampons and you're on a septic tank system, that's definitely a way to dispose of them. For toilet paper, you need to make sure that your toilet paper has this label that says septic safe. Remember, flushable does not always mean it is septic safe. Most toilet papers, in fact, I have not found a toilet paper that wasn't septic safe. So you should be fine. Just be very aware. And maybe if you haven't looked at it before, definitely check and see if your toilet paper has that label on there. The other thing is wipes, flushable wipes. Some of us like to be super duper clean, and we may use flushable wipes. In the city, this may be something that you have flushed. Again, flushable does not mean septic safe. If your wipes do not have the septic safe label or some verbiage on there that says it is septic safe, you are going to need to put those wipes into your trash. Believe me, these tips and tricks and a little bit of this information will go a long way. It was a learning curve for me. I did not know. I want you to skip that. If you're thinking about moving to the country, this is something to take into consideration. I'll have to call someone out to pump my septic system. I used feminine products. Is that something I'm gonna still want to do, or will I need to make modifications, right, to that? That's something, and if you're new to the country and you haven't realized that this is something that you need to take into consideration, it's definitely worth doing some research, right? Hope this was helpful. I know it was a little awkward, but it's definitely something that that is an issue out here in the country, and we never had this problem. I never even had to think about it really in the city. So I hope y'all are doing well, and I'll see you on the next one.